Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. We're back together here with another episode here. And I got to say, it is very, very different being in a public school in 2022 than what it even was 5-6 years ago. Now, when I was in school, and I'm talking about like preschool, things like that, there is no way in the world that teachers would actually be reading gay books to the students. Mm-hmm. Now, when you were 5 years old, did you have teachers reading gay books to you and porn? No, that's inappropriate, and it's inappropriate at every single age. Teachers should not be doing that. Now, I want to be clear. Even if it was straight, like straight sets and books, it still should not be in the school system. Pretty clear. Mm-hmm. Now, being a Christian and being a school teacher, boy, you are in for a surprise if you are in some radical left-wing state. Mm-hmm. Look at this title here. Christian daycare worker fired for refusing to indoctrinate kids in gender ideology school. What are your initial thoughts when you just see that right there? Because this is disturbing to me.
Well, it seems like the school, they basically like targeting, the religious belief.
They hate Christians.
Yeah, and it seems like that they want to really get rid of, the Christian belief.
Yeah.
That stand in their way.
Yeah. How many times have we said the left has went full Marxists? And Marxists do not like religion. Karl Marx, he hated religion. And if you are a Christian, Californians went way off the deep end. They're so radical over there that they're pushing this on children, 5-year-olds. This is disturbing. And it's happening across the country. No, the solution to this whole thing is?
What?
Is parents need to vote a different way when it comes to local elections, namely the school board. Because it's the school board that allows this stuff to happen right here. I mean, let's look at this, guys. Let's read this real quick. A California child care worker. This isn't even like first grade or whatever. Sued her former employer last week for allegedly mistreating and terminating her due to her objection to reading books that feature gay couples to children. Nellie Parinsankova was employed for 4 years, caring for children aged 5 and younger. These are super young kids at Bright Horizons Children's Center in Los Angeles. According to the complaint she filed Thursday, with the Superior Court of California, according to Fox News here. According to the complaint, when director Katie Callis discovered Parinsankova's devout Christian beliefs, she refused her employee's request to give her a religious accommodation to refrain from promoting such books and create a hostile work environment that ultimately led to her termination. Why are these books being read to children? Why? The complaint explained how forcing Parinsankova to read books about same-sex relationships, quote, would violate her religious beliefs and constitute promotion of intimate relationships and choices that are contrary to the teachings of her faith. I'm at a loss for words.
Well, it's that at first, it's not required for her to read those kind of books.
Yeah, apparently when they found out she was a Christian.
Yeah, that's a different story. So the main thing is pretty much they are targeting to her, to her belief.
Yeah, her religious beliefs, which is a constitutional violation, by the way. I mean, you can't discriminate on somebody based on their religion.
Well,
it's pretty clear
that Christianity, is contrary to what Marxists believe.
Marxists don't like God. They don't like God.
They don't see. I think they don't see people as individual.
No, they don't believe in individualism. They believe in collectivism.
Yeah,
everything is this one leader like Xi Jinping, for example. Everyone must follow and believe the same thing. That's the way communists operate right there.
Yes, but Christian, they believe in individualism.
Yeah. I mean, because God gives us free will, but God gives us an instruction manual on, morality. You shouldn't be teaching this stuff to children. You shouldn't be doing this. Look at this. This is on Newsweek here. Muslim parents defy intersectionality, join Christian parents against sexualizing kids. And this is in Dearborn, Michigan. This over here, what we're talking about here, is probably even worse. Mm-hmm. It says here, hundreds of protesters swarmed a Dearborn Public School Board meeting on Monday in fierce opposition to books used in class in school libraries that include explicit content of the LGBTQ variety. The titles include This Book is Gay, that's the name of it, Flamer, The Lovely Bones, and Push, which go into explicit detail about performing sexual acts and include scenarios of pornography, rape, and incest. And that's in schools, and these parents want it gone. And the people defending this are calling these people bigots because they don't want their kids exposed to this. This is an ongoing problem now in this country.
Yeah, but I think at this point, no one is looking into it, even though it's out in the news. I mean,
well,
is someone going to prosecute them?
I don't know if anybody's actually defending this former teacher. I mean, the school got away with it. Now they're getting sued. I mean, this is crazy right here. And
I don't think do you think if President Trump is in office, like this thing wouldn't happen, right?
Well, no. Because this is on a state level here.
Okay.
So California is run by Gavin Newsom. More than that, your school boards are more on the local level than anything. So not even really much on a state level. Because even in Austin, they were out there pushing LGBT stuff. Even though I do believe it actually, Texas does have some laws in place that they can't be doing that stuff. But for the most part, on the federal government level, it means nothing. Federal government has no authority on local schools because schools actually run by the state. And then from the state, it's really run by the local school districts. That's why you have out here, Sheldon Independent School District, there's Houston ISD, there's Channelview ISD, the school districts. And the local voters, they're the ones that really can make a difference by voting these people out when it comes to electing school board members. So it's really about the local level more than anything. I mean, this has honestly it's not going to make a difference whether it's Trump, Biden, whoever in the federal government because school districts are run by the local level. It's probably the most local election there is in the United States, school board members. Now, private schools are definitely different, though.
Yeah, it's different. But this kind of thing has been going on for quite long, and it seems like it's still going on.
It's getting way out of control.
And they can get away with it.
Yeah. See, but people, man, people definitely got to start voting these people out. But these people in California, man, they've lost their minds so much over there that people that actually fed up, they're leaving California, they're going to other states. And people that's sticking around, they may actually be okay with some of this stuff. But it's just insane how parents would even allow this to happen, because even on this other article here about in Dearborn, Michigan, you have parents defending these books. I mean, and it's straight up like porn.
So some parents say it's okay?
Some of them are perfectly okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. They're perfectly okay with some of this stuff.
They call it diversity or inclusive?
Yeah, they want to be inclusive pornography. That's wrong. That is just flat out wrong. And the city of Dearborn, largest Muslim population in the U.S. per capita. And I actually did see the video clip. You guys go and check it out for yourself. And these parents, these Muslim parents, went off.
I don't understand why, some parents are okay with it, because it's like as simple as that. It's just like, okay, when you study math, okay, at a certain age, like in the Christian school, they have certain math that, the grade school have to go through. But if you score high, you might be in a, advanced, classes, math classes. And it's very simple. It's just like a certain age, kids have to learn basic subtraction, division and stuff.
These 4 and 5-year-olds don't know anything.
Yeah, they can't. I just switch to learning algebra and calculus.
Yeah, you have to learn the basics first.
Yeah, you have to learn the foundation, and if the foundation is not good, they can't really. They can if they put more work into it, but it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, well, a lot of these inner city school districts are failing. They're failing. Inner city school districts, they're failing. I mean, I'm pretty sure right now China is laughing at us, because while we're over here trying to indoctrinate little Billy to read gay porn, somebody little Billy's age group in China is learning advanced calculus. This is how you destroy a country right here.
Why? I just don't understand. I know they are teacher and but should they be more focused on how to, advance the children to, learn what
they
is
should.
useful.
They should, but teachers unions
and
out
also,
there run by leftists.
And also look at what is happening right now. Should they focus on getting the country,
Yeah. See, this is why Virginia elected Governor Youngkin, a Republican, because they were out there pushing CRT, racist stuff and gender ideology stuff. And then Virginia said, oh, no. And they flipped from blue to red. And Governor Youngkin is doing stuff over there to change all this woke ideology that they're pushing out there. At this pace, man, this country will fall in a generation. If you have a bunch of activists out there, and let's be honest, if you're indoctrinating these kids into the LGBT lifestyle, guess what? They're not reproducing. They're not reproducing because they can't. It's gotten out of control. Christianity, religious freedom under attack too. I got a major problem with that. A major problem. And I wonder how the mainstream media is going to spin these Muslim parents going off on their school board. They ain't want to do that, because the media is against mainly white Christians. They hate white Christians. How are they going to spin this now that the Muslims are aligned with the white Christians? They're on the same side on this. They're like, no. If you know any Muslims, they're definitely very, very religious conservative. It's Barack Obama's fault. Because at the end of his administration, he was out there pushing for gay marriage, and then the Supreme Court let that go through. Then after that, he started pushing at the end of his presidency to push transgenders in the opposite bathroom. So have biological boys in the bathrooms with your little girls. He started all of this stuff. And to the left, Barack Obama is a hero to them, even though he did so much damage here to race relations. Everything that you said today started with Barack Obama back in about 2015, 2016. There's a bunch of virtue sitting out there. That's why you see like these Hollywood people out there. Mm-hmm. They go on Twitter. They're trying to pander to these 1% of lunatics on Twitter. And Twitter's not real life. They're just pandering. And a lot of these people, guess where they're based at? California. Same place where this teacher got fired. They push this ideology. I don't believe that a lot of these people actually believe in this stuff. But they're afraid to go. They're afraid to speak out because they're going to be called homophobes.
Or they just want the elite to have kids and not the others. Like just in order to,
Well, leftists are out there pushing. They're pushing this stuff on their children. And guess what? They're essentially, they're signing their own death warrant right there, because then their kids won't actually have any kids, while conservative parents, their children are going to have kids. But they're trying to take over the whole entire school system though. And it's really gotten out of control though.
Yeah, but I just think there's something deeper than that.
Yeah, it could be something deeper too. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up, guys. What do you guys make of this teacher actually getting fired here? I mean, I believe it's completely insane. Our religious freedoms are under attack. And I'm completely against this. I'm completely against pushing this stuff on children. I got a major, major problem with that. Anything else to add to this?
No.
Yep. All right, guys. We will see you on Wednesday. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we will see you then.
Goodbye.